Hello FlossTube, my name is Tamara, and in today's video I wanted to show you my cross-stitch charts. I mean the rest of the charts, because there was a whole video about about the charts from Just Nam, which are in the biggest number which I have. Then I hope that in today's video I'll be able to show you the rest of the charts which come from different designers. Okay, first I will start with Nimue. This is a French designer. I have stitched just one design from them years ago. I'll try to insert a photo. This is the Little Knight. A very beautiful design, I like very much the style of this designer, and that's why I bought more from Nimue. Unfortunately, I haven't stitched it yet, but I hope that I will have enough time, and I will stitch them as well. So what I have the Kingfisher, this design. I saw it being stitched, so it's nothing unusual. This one comes just as the chart, because this one was purchased the first years ago, even the first before the Little Knight, which I already stitched, and it was bought from the Italian shop Casa Cenina. Then I wanted very much to stitch the Little Knight, and I couldn't find it in a lot of shops. So very little shops sell that chart, but the Nimue shop in France, they were selling not even the chart, they were selling as well as a kit. They were selling it. The floss here comes DMC, except the specialty floss, which sometimes come in some charts. But there are charts which, as I said, require specialty floss, require some beads, some embellishments, and then when I purchased them from the original shop Nimue in France, they were selling the embellishment packs separately. So you could buy just the chart, you could buy the chart and the embellishment pack, you could buy the chart, the embellishment pack, and the fabric, or you could buy the kit where it was included the DMC threads. I chose the variant to buy the charts with the embellishment pack, because I thought that because the vast majority of them ask for raw linen, which is very easy to find, and ask for DMC threads, which I have them, and I didn't see the sense of buying the whole kit. So what I bought, just the chart and the embellishment pack. I have the Hare and the Postman. I deeply like this design, and I hope very much that I'll have the time to stitch it. So this one comes the chart, and here is the embellishment pack. You see, it's the what comes in the embellishment packs. It's kind of these ropes which come for the hair and some beads, and this circle comes here. You see, so not a lot, but if you don't have them, you have to think what to use. And then I bought this Renard Leroux Fox the Red. It's the translation I'm trying to read here. This one. And here, this is the only design where I regret that I didn't buy this green fabric as well. Okay, I have green fabric at home in my stash, but I'm not sure that it's the same color, you see? Because here they just say stitched on green linen, 60 stitches per centimeters, 2/2 strands. They don't say which brand is the linen, which color is the linen, green linen, that's it, you see. And here it's indicated the DMC. And besides the chart, here also is the embellishment pack. The embellishment pack is kind of, it's not whisper, but it's a kind of whisper. All these things usually come here from French brands, you know, it's not like international brands. Then it's this one, Moonlight. And this one, you know, I saw on Instagram years and years ago, this one being stitched on Amsterdam Blue, you know, that linen which went out of production. And when I saw it being stitched on Amsterdam Blue, this moon looks exceptionally. I liked it so much that I started to look. So it was like years ago when the shop, how it's called, the shop which closed here in UK, the how to say, the kind of 1 2 3 stitch of UK. And I was looking for that linen. At that time, it was taken out of production, but quite a lot of shops still had leftovers, you know. And in that shop, they had they were selling linen, which was not 50 or 70, the usual I buy, but half a yard. This one is. I don't remember how it's called. This one in the yards, I don't know how it's called, but they had a much bigger chunk, and it was, of course, it was more expensive, but I wanted so much to stitch this one on Amsterdam blue that I bought that chunk. Since then, on that fabric, I stitched the Emma's Garden by Lavender&Lace, you know, the one where you have to dye in bleach part of the fabric. I stitched the Mermaid from Just Nan. I plan to stitch this one, and I have 2 or 3 more designs to stitch on that chunk. You see, nothing is, how they say, is accidental. I bought the big chunk, but I found so many designs to stitch on it. I'm so happy that I bought the bigger design. So, Moonlight, the embellishment pack here, it's this is it should be, it's Overa Soie. This is silk Overa Soie, and there are some bits here. I don't know if you can see, there are some little bits. These bits come here in this daisies. Then I have Fairy Cat, not so often stitched, but I like this one as well. And the embellishment pack, which has also Overa Soie silk. It has the bell, which comes here on the cat's neck. You see this one? And some, again, kind of whisper, which is not whisper. This is Mohair Deluxe Blanc and Mohair Deluxe Jaune. You see? Mohair Caramel. Nice. Nice. Like it. Then I have the Calligrapher. This one. I like this one very much. And also it has the kind of embellishment pack. So it has the yellow and the green. This one is also French made. And it has an embellishment pack which contains the buttons on his jacket, and it has some black seed beads which come here and there. I also like this one a lot. And I remember clearly that this was the last purchase which I made from the shop Nimue, and this was exactly before the UK went out of EU because I took them for, it was free postage because of the cost. I got into the free postage thing. Now, why do I say? Because now it's pretty expensive to buy things from EU, even if they are not so far from us. For example, the shop Casa Cenina has 19 euros for like delivery, which I think it's very expensive. I used to buy from them, so to get a certain amount, and I had free delivery. The shop Sajou also asks for expensive delivery, so I buy now more often from US because sometimes the how do I say, the shipping from US may cost not sometimes, in many cases it costs even cheaper than from EU. And if we take the shop 1 2 3 Stitch, which asks for $3.99 or $4.99, this is as if you would buy from UK. Okay, let me go back. So the last shoe, this is Victoria, and this is the key. I bought this shoe because it was the time when the designer of Nimue, but because she owns the shop, and as far as I understood, she like makes the orders in the shop, she announced, I subscribed to the news, that's why I knew. She said that she had this fabric, because this fabric, which comes for this design, it's out of production. It's Weigert and it's out of production. And she said that she found a piece of this fabric at Zweigart factory. She bought it and she will fit in a few designs as much as she will have. So those who will manage to buy it, they will have the original like fabric. And she didn't ask like extra money. It was the original price she was asking for this design. And but this design I was like I liked for a lot of time. And like I saw the announcement she made, and in 2 or 3 days she had discount. So she said that if you are buying, for example, this and that, you'll have discount. So I decided that yes, I will take advantage of free delivery, I will take advantage of the discount, and I'll take advantage of this original linen. And I purchased them. So the key here, it's almost the kit, because I don't have here only the DMC threads. The rest of the components are here. So it's the recommended by the key linen, and it's a lot of beads, because this one doesn't have any other embellishments, but believe me, it has a lot of beads. And the beads are not Mill Hill, these are French made beads. This is Cousinet Essier. So yeah, you can find in Mill Hill for sure, they have counterpart. I don't say that it's impossible. If you don't have these beads, you don't stitch this design. But it's better for me. It's better when if I have the possibility to buy the you know, like the original one. And of course it makes me happy. Then Victoria, also a pretty well-known lady. This one already doesn't come with the original embellishment pack, because it has this one and the pink roses. In the see, in the beginning it had this one. Now it is like this, but nevertheless it's beautiful. And this one also came with the linen and with the beads, and it has metallic, but this metallic also is French. So this is metallic thread from Auvera Soir, you know, the famous Auvera Soir, which gives silk threads for a lot of samplers. And that's it about the Nimue. Yes, I have a lot. Yes, I love all of them, and I hope that I'll find time in my stitching I'll find time in my stitching time to do this as well. I am thinking, I don't know, I think that, for example, all these like fairies, you know, it's worth stitching them and having them as a for example, framing them and have them all together, and not separating them, having them on one wall. It's going to look like logical and nice. It's nice. So the Nimue charts. The next I wanted to show you, this is Lavender&Lace, Butternut Road and Told in a Garden. So in one word, which designs I have from Merlin Levitt in Bloom. So far I have stitched 2 designs from Lavender&Lace. This is Emma's Garden and this is Secret Santa. But I like the style very, very much. That's why I tried to purchase the designs which I like the most. I tried to purchase to have them in order to stitch. I'm still thinking of purchasing one more chart by Lavender&Lace, and okay, I'm sure that I want to have one more chart, but the second one, there is one more design, I'm thinking. So in case I'm going to buy them, of course you're going to see in my cross-stitch shopping videos. But what I have so far, not all the designs which I have, they have been purchased intentionally, because there are a few designs which were in lots. For example, I wanted to buy a design, but that design was being sold in a lot. I mean, there were like 2, 3 or 4 charts, and I decided to buy them all, because the other designs also were nice. Seeing them, these designs, I googled the like these designs being cross-stitched. I saw how they are cross-stitched, and I decided to leave them because I like them. Okay, I have this Santa. This is Gift of Peace. There is one more Santa, don't remember exactly how it's called. That one looks the other way. I like that one as well, but from these 2 Santas, this one is my favorite, and I decided to buy just one because I have Secret Santa already stitched. And okay, Lavender&Lace Santas, they are very beautiful, but I have one stitched and I have one like as a plan to stitch, and I I wouldn't like to have all my Santas from one designer, if you understand what I mean. Okay, so I have just this one. Then this design, little wings, beautiful one. The thing is that the preview here, it's of course it was made like many years ago. I mean, and the photography wasn't as developed as today, and you cannot see all the details so well, but the designs being stitched, if you Google them, they are very beautiful, and I convinced myself already stitching 2 designs. This one, quite popular, by the way, this design. This is a Christmas tree. Nice one. I like it a lot. Then Lady of the Thread on black fabric. Very beautiful. Don't like to stitch on black fabric, but the design is so beautiful that I couldn't resist it. So not so often stitched, but beautiful one. Then I have Nantucket Rose, also quite popular design, very beautiful. I know that the Dove Grey Linen, this one is out of production, and we have to figure out what to stitch it on, but I'll think when time comes. I'll think. Next, what I have is the Celtic Ladies. Yes, I like them a lot. And I have the 4 of them. I mean, like the 4 seasons and the Christmas. And here I have the fabrics. Summer, which is opened because I intend to stitch it first. Why? Because this one requires the most number of needle paints. You see that requires like 9 needle paints threads, and I have these threads, and I have them as, how do you say, can I say leftover? I don't know. So the thing is that I want to stitch it to make sure that the needle paints I have are enough for her and sleep quietly at night. Because the other one which I have in needle paints, I'll show you later. For that one I need other shades of needle paints, and I have full skein, so I'm not afraid that it won't be enough. But for this one I have to be like careful. The fabric which is asked by the chart, this is khaki casual, summer khaki. Yeah, summer khaki casual from Zweigart, and this is the fabric which is asked. I bought it. I'm not sure that I'm going to use it, but when time comes and I'll have all the threads as it happened in Secret Santa, I'll see if this is going to be the one, or I'm going to change it into something else. Then it's autumn. And speaking about the autumn, probably you know that this is the second Celtic lady which also needs needle paints, but she needs just the purple needle paints, like 2001, 2002. But the thing is that this one has a very, very beautiful conversion into golden tones, which are more autumn for me than these purple ones. So this conversion is, you can find it. I saw it like many years ago, like in a video of a stitcher who stitched it like 7 years ago. So this is an old conversion, and she gave the link in the info box where she took the conversion. I went to that. I think it was a blog, I'm not sure, and the lady there shared for everybody which colors she used, what she changed, and I saved those changes, and I want to use that conversion. So I saw that there are conversions circulating like on internet, but I'm not sure if it's the same. So in this very case, I saw the stitched design with that changes, and I liked it a lot. That's why I want to do the same, you see. The thread which is recommended, this is taupe cashel linen from Zweigart. I couldn't find it from Zweigart, but I found a taupe from DMC, if I'm not wrong. Oh, no, I'm lying. This is a taupe from Zweigart. So I found in a shop a leftover, because I was intending to use from DMC. They also have taupe, but then I found it from Zweigart. I'm intending to use this linen, no matter that I'm going to make the conversion, but again, the linen, the color of the linen is going to be decided in the end when I'm going to be, when I'll have all the threads and beads, and I'll be sure that this is the right thing to do. Then it's spring. Spring is recommended to be stitched on willow green linen from Zweigart. I didn't find that one, apparently it's out of production, but in a shop they recommended to use willow green from Permin. So this is willow green from Permin. I purchased it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or changed it with another greenish linen. The fact that it's going to be greenish, I'm sure. Winter. This is the beautiful winter. I know that it requires whisper threads, rainbow gallery threads, all of them need, because all this gold in their dresses is stitched with rainbow gallery. And here is needed smoky pearl cashel linen from Zweigart, and I have smoky pearl cashel linen from Zweigart. And the last one, which is not a season but it's Christmas, is this one. For her I don't have anything, because it's recommended to stitch either on natural cashel linen from Zweigart or dusty green from Witchold. So I don't have any of them. And I said that I am thinking of starting with summer, so that I would use the needle paints threads to see that they are enough and calm myself. While starting stitching these ladies, I don't intend to stitch them like every season, like seasonal projects. Even though I can do this, they are not so big that I won't do them. But I feel that doing them every season is going to be overwhelming. It's going to be too much stitching so many ladies so often. That's why I think that one a year it's going to be okay, 2 a year is going to be perfect, ideal. So I'll see. I'll start with summer and I'll see how it will go. And one more design from Lavender&Lace, which also is almost done. This is tadam, you see the needle paints. This is Angel of Morning. Lavender&Lace is very rich in angel designs, very rich. They are beautiful. They are it's a great variety. The thing is that I am not into stitching angels. Don't have anything against them. I'm not superstitious. It's just I'm not into that as a stitcher. Cannot explain myself why. That's why so far you haven't seen any other angel, even the Angel of Love, which is very, I think this is the most popular angel from Lavender&Lace. I mean, Angel of Love. I don't have any of them except the Angel of Morning, and this happened because I saw it being stitched, and you know what? How do I say? Attracted me so much that I wanted to stitch this one. It's the color of the linen and the color of this clothing. You see? Yes, the face also is nice because it's stitched in petite point. The rest of it also is nice, but for me it was like the color of the linen and the clothing. That's why when I found the needle paints threads, which are required here. By the way, these are the needle paints which you can find easier than all the others. So this is from the series which comes 2009, 2011, 2010, 2007, and 2008. I don't know. I found this in an actual shop with its actual normal price. Don't remember, $2 or $3. Couldn't believe my eyes, but yes. And it was last year, I think it was happening. I mean, because the green ones, they are very difficult to find, because I have one color which I don't have so much thread, and I'm afraid that it won't be enough for Celtic summer. That's why I was looking for that one skein. If you could believe it, for the last like almost a year, I cannot find the green shades at all, because that's a green shade. I cannot find anywhere the green shades at all being sold. That's what I'm saying. The fabric which is recommended here, it's blue spruce. I purchased it as well because I thought that what if they're going to take it out of production. So I'm not intending to stitch this one soon, but I thought that what if this blue spruce goes out of production. I purchased it. Of course, this one is going to be harder and harder to find. Even now they're hard to find. Of course, I have the chart for this one, and here I don't know why I purchased PB 11, because except this PB Rainbow Gallery Treasure Braid 11, it needs also PB 01 and PB 03. I mean, like the yellow gold and the white gold, as I call them, but those I still have in my stash. This one I don't have, and I purchased it. So I have quite a lot for this one to start. I need to just dig out the gold Rainbow Gallery from my stash and take the DMC thread, and this one is ready to be stitched. I think it doesn't have mill heel. Does it have mill heel? Yeah, it has mill heel beads. Anyway, I don't have any plans to stitching it like soon, I mean. Okay, so this is all the Lavender and Lace I have. Next one is Butternut Road and Told in the Garden. Butternut Road. I have this one, Earth Dancer, I think it's called. This one I like very much because of the materials which I use here. I haven't got anything for it, and I'm not sure, but I think some of them are already out of production because it asks for Rainbow Gallery Ultra Suede, 2 colors of Ultra Suede, Rainbow Gallery Bravo multicolored thread, and for Whisper 89. Then it asks for mill heel beads, some beads. So I haven't purchased anything, but if I want to have this one done nicely, I have to purchase the embellishment pack for it. Then I have these 2 kids in the garden. This is Children's Garden. I also like this design very, very much. Very, very much. I saw it being stitched, by the way. Very nice. Christmas Visit. Quite popular, I would say, and quite nice. Like this one very much. Christmas Visit, yes, I remembered correctly. Many of these ones already are stitched with DMC threads and the fabric. In most of them you don't need any golden threads, you don't need the beads, so they are quite simple. The Teacher. This one was in a lot I purchased. I didn't purchase it on purpose, but I like it a lot. Not many times I have seen this one being stitched, but as I said, I like it a lot. Then it's Feathers and Friends. Very nice one. Very nice one. Then these little girls. This also was in a lot. Didn't purchase it on purpose, but I like it. Catch in the wind. Catch the wind. Lovely girls. I saw it being stitched, like nice, very, very nice. This one, if I'm not wrong, also was in a lot. This one doesn't come. This one was open and it doesn't have like these things. I think it's the only one which comes like this. Once Upon a Time, but I like it. Not very popular, but very beautiful. That's why I'm keeping it. And that's it with Butternut Road. Speaking about Told in the Garden, I have just 2. Told in the Garden is, as far as I understood, the first designs which Merlin created. They are almost all of them are dedicated to Amishes, because she lived in Ohio at that time. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. But as far as I understood, she lived in Ohio, and there were Amish communities around where she lived, and she used to, to see them around, to see their relationship to their children, like their lives. That's why she made her first charts mostly about Amishes. Don't have anything against the Amishes, it's just, the style of the charts, it's not my style to stitch so far. Maybe in the future I will like more charts and I'll buy more. So far I have just 2. I have the Voice of the Shepherd, this one, and I have the Strawberries Forever, Strawberry Sampler, this one. This one I saw it being stitched, and this one is very beautiful. This one I haven't seen it stitched, but I like it. Like, just from the preview, I like it. And that I hope that I will stitch everything I have one day, because I like everything very, very much. So that's all. That's everything I have from from Marilyn Levitt in Bloom, because she's the designer of all these charts. The next one is Victoria Sampler. I don't have so much Victoria Sampler because I haven't stitched anything from Victoria Sampler so far. I like her designs, and taking into account that now they are out of production, they become expensive and they became rare. That's why I'm not hunting them. If I have the opportunity to buy something, for a decent price, not for $350, I purchase it. If no, no. So let me show you what I have so far. I have the Ravenhill Herb Farm sampler. I have just one farm sampler in the embellishment pack of this sampler. The thing is that there are like, I think, 7 farms from her. I looked them up. I would prefer to have 4. I don't think I want all of them. I would prefer to have 4 so that they would fit every season. From the autumn one, I absolutely love the Pumpkin Patch Farm. And speaking about the winter farm, I think she has 1. And for hot seasons, so this one, Ravenhill, can go for spring or summer, and I would like 1 more. Don't know exactly which one, but if I'll have the opportunity, of course, I'll buy. Then I have Bumblebee Lace sampler. I adore this design. Honestly, I adore this design, but I am so afraid to do it. This is the embellishment pack. From this series, there is like a dragonfly, and there is a how it's called? Butterfly. But I haven't purchased them because I didn't like as much as this one. I didn't think that those one come as natural as this one. That's why I haven't purchased them. Then I have the Christmas wreath, which again I absolutely am in love with. And this is the embellishment pack for this one. Then I have the Heirloom Christmas sampler, which is a beautiful one, and can come in 2 variants. It can come in the dusty pink variant, and it can come in the red variant. I have the red one. See? Then I have I decided that I don't want more this Christmas houses. I bought just this one, the gingerbread stitching house, which I love enormously. I have been in love with this house forever, and I purchased it when I heard that Victoria is not going to pack this one up. I decided to buy them. So I purchased this house and the pack for it. This is the one. And I purchased this gingerbread, this village Christmas tree and the embellishment pack. There is a Christmas tree also, which is also gingerbread and is an etui, yes, as an organizer. But I don't know why this one I like more, and I purchased this one. Decided that I want this two if I'm going to stitch them, put them together, finish them, having them as a decoration for Christmas when time comes. When time comes. And this one, by the way, is the first purchase which I made by Victoria Sampler, and this one was made from 1 to 3 stitch from the times when nobody knew that Victoria would go away. So this is a Tea Roses pin cushion, and this is the embellishment pack of this pin cushion. I even have this tray. I have it. I purchased it also, and I have a design in it, but not this one, you see. Besides this, I have 3 charts which don't have embellishment packs, which I think about like kitting them by myself, as how to say, frightening as it may sound. I want to kit them by myself. So this is Autumn Box sampler. I love this one very, very much for quite a long time, but this autumn, last autumn, when I saw it like being stitched and finished by a stitcher, I thought that yes, this is the time for me to purchase it. So I'm intending to get the materials for this one by myself. We'll see how I'll manage to do it. Peaches and Cream. I found this one but I don't have the embellishment pack, and I thought that what if I am going to manage to find them by myself. I'll see. Or here is not a lot of materials. You can do it in any color. For example, it can be done in peach, in pink, in I don't know, other colors if you like them. And gingerbread haunted house. So this one I purchased also one of the last how they say charts, and I intend to try to get by myself the materials, because the embellishment pack I saw it on eBay with $350, so no way I'm going to pay with those money. I'll see how time comes, what I will manage to do with this one. And these are all the charts by Victoria Sampler which I have in my stash so far. I will probably stop here because the video is going to be too long. I don't have so many charts left, but still they are enough for one more video. That's why in the next video about my stash I will show you the rest of the charts, and if I have something bought more for those charts I will show you in my next video. As I said, until then, bye bye.